So, most people, when they're transitioning between different guards, so they're going from first to second, third, fourth, they do it at the wrist. Even quite good fencers do it at the wrist, so we're seeing a lot of this transition here. I'm not going to stand here and pretend that that's wrong. Good people who win competitions are doing this, right? But a lot of the time it's more than you need, and it's quite committed. It's actually quite hard to go from second to third as sequential tempo if you've just gone up to second, because you're fighting the momentum of the thing as well, right? So one of the things that we can do to combat that is when I'm in third and then I want to transition to second, instead of twisting my wrist like this, I'm just going to move my body in the orientation that I need. So I'm usually to go up, my body's going to close off like this, and we get that bit of movement here. And it's just my arm moving in concert with my body. I'm not fighting the fact that my body wants to move it. It's the same when we want to go to fourth. We open up, very naturally move to fourth, and you can see Giradas. You can see my arm relative to my body from third here isn't moving. Go up to a Girarda type position, and most of the rotation's done for me. So then I can worry about doing actions that have a bit more fidelity to them. So maybe I make a little bit of a blade adjustment rather than spending my hand trying to move to the guard that I think is necessary. So the thing I want to sort of like pay attention to here is that my arm relative to my body is stable in space. When I turn, this is turning. Say I go and do a low line lunge, I'm in third, I want them to think that that attack is in third, going into second, my body rotates, my hand rotates into second, because the body's turning. You can see that my arm here is actually stable. And I'm not saying do this to the exclusion of doing the thing with your hand, but if you start doing this and if you start doing it a bit more than is actually necessary, that you can load it into your fencing, then ideally, when you're under pressure, you go to do an action like this, or like this, and your hand does the last little bit of accounting to be in the right position that you want it to, without it being an excessive action. And this is where you start seeing the right postures in Fabris as well. It just happens for free. I'm never really trying to look like his plates, but it happens frequently in the fencing because I'm trying to achieve those values of moving my hand in unity with my body to get these kinds of actions. That's weird.